Yeah, we're live. All right. So now we're live, and we might be live for 30 minutes. Who gives a shit, huh? We're going to get to 500 here in a minute.
Nice.
What is that? Oh, my phone just did. My phone just alerted me that I'm live. Okay. Because I'm on a different account on my phone. All right. So, hey, let's look. As long as we're live, let's just like cover some content here. And hey, you can go to your I don't know. Are you on a laptop or something? You can actually go to my channel and see what I'm doing. What did you say? Just blackface kid. Young Kansas City Chiefs fan is accused of racist. This is from Daily Mail. Yeah.
Oh, there you
Yeah, they show the picture of him. I mean, he looks like a racist motherfucker, dude. He doesn't even look like a kid. He looks like he could be a 30-year-old dude. And then the next picture you see, he looks like a cute little kid with the red face and the black face, and he's just all Kansas City Chiefs out. The young fan was also pictured wearing a Native American headdress, supposedly banned by the club since 2020. Supposedly? What does that mean? What is it? It is or it isn't. They banned it or they didn't ban it. I mean, it was supposedly banned on whatever. Oh, Jesus, dude. I just went down to 498. I just went down to 498. Give me a fucking break, dude. Come on, man. Just give me 500, dude. That's like that holding call on that final drive, you know? Packers are going to take the lead. Nope, holding. Is Nathaniel here?
No.
Well, you motherfucker.
Holding call on it. It's final time. No. If you're going to take the lead, no, holding.
Oh, wow, you're delayed by like 30 seconds, dude.
No, I know.
Why is. Oh, I think it's because of the third party software I use to stream. Streamlabs. I think that's why. I have to figure out how to just stream it through YouTube without a third party. Yeah, I'm hearing myself talk, and I'm thinking it's Nathaniel or somebody in the background. Sitting here waiting, 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 waiting. Now, if we went to. What? Content. Okay, I'm going to go and look at what I'm pulling in here right now on Jim Brewer, and it is 255 per hour. Yeah. Come on, man. Just won't let me get to 500, will you? Wait. So yeah, I gotta do a video on this kid, dude, and this is stupid, dude. Calling him racist. Well, what's the article say here? If the NFL had outlawed the chop at Chiefs games and been more aggressive in changing the team's name, then we wouldn't be here. If you just shut the fuck up, then we. Deadspin argues if the league changed the Chiefs' name the same way the Washington Redskins became the Commanders, then this issue would not have arisen. Well, no, dude, are you here?
Yeah.
What do you mean this issue wouldn't have arisen? The kids painted in black and red because that's their fucking colors, dude. They could be called the fairies or the fucking unicorns if they're black and red, which the Chiefs are actually red and yellow, but everybody's black now. But, I mean, come on, man. It doesn't matter what their fucking name is. He painted his face black and red because that's the color of the team. It doesn't matter if they're the Chiefs. Oh, but he's got the Chiefs headdress. God forbid we fucking celebrate American Indians. Let's just erase them from fucking history. Like the Redskins. What's that? Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben. I actually saw a commercial yesterday with black people, like a black family, and they were eating Uncle Ben's, and it was called like Ben's Original or something. It's like, dude, you're literally you're putting a black family in a commercial eating Uncle Ben's, but you don't call it Uncle Ben's anymore. How fucked up is that?
How racist.
God. Get over it, dude. Fucking go woke, go broke.
It's so
Fucking
trivial and so subjective. I bet you the Middle East looks at the West and think we're a bunch of clowns.
yeah. The whole world thinks we're clowns. Our fucking president's a clown. Fucking 498. Go fuck yourself, dude. I'm pulling in 250. Yeah, 253. Come on, man. I swear there's some governor that they put on their fucking algorithm. It's going to keep me from getting to 500.
Oh, dang, Zach.
But once I make 500, then I just plow on. Come on, man. 498 my ass. Oh, lost him. Yeah, dropped you.
Hey. Yeah, can you hear me? Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Nathaniel's back.
Yeah, it took a little longer than I needed, but I couldn't find my headphones.
Well, he had to rub one out, you know.
I was gonna say, you guys, James, Tony, you guys still like track silver or buy silver once in a while?
I haven't bought silver in a while because I'm fucking broke.
Yeah, I feel you there.
Anyway, we're live right now, Nathaniel.
Live? Oh, nice. So,
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, I haven't been live in a while. I wonder if anybody shows up in my chat.
Well, I was gonna say, what was it? Oh, I was listening to Ford Observer this morning. They're talking about silver. It was Deutsche Bank or some one of those organizations saying they're gonna see surplus of silver forecasted. So like a more surplus, and one reason is they're trying to mine more silver because I guess it takes more amount of silver. There's like a high amount of silver that goes in to make EV vehicles, which makes sense. Especially like China's trying to switch more to EV, and Americans are not buying into it. But basically, they're forecasting surplus of silver, and there's a lot of like groups or forums that are seeing this as well, still trying to buy silver because it's seeing the surplus. Gold is at $2,000 an ounce, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. Gold went up fucking substantially, but silver has always hovered around the $25 range.
What's silver right now?
They do that on purpose.
Yeah, God forbid somebody makes money off silver. What is it right now?
$25 an ounce.
25? That's actually pretty high.
Dude, it's been like that for the past 3 years now.
Really? Well, when I was buying it, it was like 16, 17, so...
Yeah.
Still, it should be like $50 an ounce right now.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like,
If it followed fucking inflation and gas prices and shit, it should be $50 an ounce.
and people were speculating this a while back. They think they're holding silver down on purpose. So it's because they say silver is like the poor man's
Gold?
investment, I guess. Yeah, poor man's gold. Like, well, we can't have the poorest have their chance. It's kind of like, remember with GameStop? Here, a bunch of people got together to like stop GameStop, and they started like fucking over a lot of the wealthier end people who were investing, like waiting for it, thinking it was going to fail. And you remember how they even shut down Robinhood?
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember the
And it just
GameStop
told you-
thing.
It just told you right there. It's like, oh, wait a minute, the poors are getting ahead. We can't let them. I guess from what I remember, it just basically showed like this is rigged, or it's just not completely fair. Like with the investments, if I remember right. Okay.
Yeah, but the premiums on American Silver Eagles are insane. Right now, American Silver Eagles are going for $32 an ounce.
Dang.
Which, even when silver was $16 an ounce, the premium was only about $3. So you're spending almost $19-20 for an American Silver Eagle. You would think that premium would stay the same. So why do the premiums continue to go up, but the stock price stays the same? You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't cost more to make a fucking Silver Eagle. It costs the same as it did back then, you know? Relatively.
Yes.
So circulated. Now it's showing a C line, but before it had the T line here and had nothing. And now it's showing a T line, and now it's showing now.
Oh shit.
Hi, Shayna. Get better. That's fucking $4.98, dude. Come on, man.
Wait, you're trying to get 500 likes or subscribers?
Subscribers.
Oh, yeah, that's there.
Tony, just offer like a $20 gift card somewhere.
Okay.
Well, I'm not doing that. I don't even have that ability on YouTube to be offering shit like that.
Yeah.
Can you not like cough all over me?
Sorry. I'm trying to. I'm dying over here.
Wait, James, what about Shayna?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely there, honey.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right.
It's definitely on that one.
Go take a hot shower. Just feel better.
I know, I just have to let Dina know. It's definitely on that one.
All right, ladies. Watch out.
You want me to fake it or not?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, James.
Yeah. Butter's good.
I said before that I didn't want you to do what... I was like, no, I want it to be real. Go ahead and do it.
Okay, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fucking thing sucks. Yay! Very nice.
You think I'm stinky? That's why you keep telling me to take a shower. You think I'm stinky.
I would have taken a shower a long time ago just because it makes me feel better. Then I can go lay down.
Hot soup, Pedialyte, cozied up on a couch.
You take a picture on your phone and send it to me.
I don't even take a picture of this one. So you don't.
No, take a different one.
Why?
Okay, fine. I gotta save an original. I'll do it later. I won't do it now.
Okay.
Perfect.
We still gotta wait for another subscriber. So
3 eggs.
Yeah, I got two to go now because I went down one.
Oh my God! You want me to step away from my computer? No. Jesus Christ! Phone, wallet, keys.
Well, shit on me. I guess I'll let you guys get back to doing whatever you're doing because we can sit here and watch my 498 sitting 498 all day.
Wait, are you live right now, or are you just waiting to get to 500?
I'm live right now.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm live right now. So I was hoping to, because I was at 499. I was hoping to do 500 live, but then it went down to 498, and now I'm gonna just sit here and it might be another hour.
if you get 490, if you get 500, you're gonna shave your head.
What's that?
If you get 500, you can tell me you're gonna shave your head.
Dude, I shave my head every couple months. That's no big deal.
See, there you go then. So it's no big deal. It's like, hey, if I get 500, I'll shave my head again.
Yeah.
They don't know that. Well, now they do. You said it live.
Who's they? Nobody's tuning in. I'm sitting here looking at my chat. There's 0 people in my chat. I have one guy from Oklahoma. I don't know if he's still around. Maybe he'll chime in later.
Yeah.
Find out he died about a month ago.
Dang.
Oh, God, like Jeff C?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be bad. Come on, 498. I mean, seriously, I'm pulling in... What are we at right now? Come on. 273 an hour? Come on, man.
I have information that'll indict Hillary Clinton.
Really? Yeah?
No, you know that like there's like that meme that goes around, like if someone's about to commit suicide or something like that, or they make a joke. It goes, "Oh, I have information that can indict Hillary Clinton," and they die the next day.
No, I didn't know that meme.
Oh,
Fucking 498.
okay, there we go.
So let's get another angle from this article here. We've got Daily Mail. But let's get another angle from this. Oh, Elon Musk. Elon Musk weighs in.
Oh, talk about that kid.
Yeah, rips sports blog for claiming Chiefs fan wore blackface to football game. Deception.
Yep, I seen that. Elon Musk even said, "Man, Community Notes has been fucking fantastic. Like stepping in, just calling out bullshit." And being very objective. Like, there's this one guy who posted, he goes, "Why is it everyone says the liberal cities and democratic cities don't have the highest homicide? In reality, certain counties and states do." And then Community Notes stepped in and said, "Right here in these 3 reports, the highest homicide rates, St. Louis," and they named off all these cities and said all of them are democratically run. And that's been getting worse over the years. Another one.
Say that to hardcore Democrats, and they have no fucking answer. They don't know how to respond. You know. At least own up to it. I mean, fuck. You know, you won't even acknowledge it.
No.
So what is the opinion here? I'm reading this article. It says the boy painted his face with black and red, the colors of his favorite team, and wore a Native American headdress to watch a game. What do you think of this? Musk cheered the correction as another at Community Notes win, exposing deception. You all are the ones who hate Mexicans but wear sombreros on Cinco. Oh, God, this fucking cunty fucking little white liberal
Yeah,
fucking
and
bitch.
It's funny because they say
Not Elon Musk. Not Elon Musk.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about, Tony, because I've seen that lady post that as well.
Oh, it's a lady?
I think it's I don't know, but I just seen that it says, "Oh, you hate Mexicans too," and it's like, no, what are you talking about?
Who hates Mexicans?
Where are you getting this vague concept and overgeneralization that everyone hates
We hate
Mexicans?
who hates Mexicans?
Well, let me like if you're white or conservative or of any realm.
You must hate Mexicans.
Yeah, it's they have their equation is
Because
if you were in the South, if it was
Trump
white-
wanted to build a wall, so he hates Mexicans.
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at. If you're white, moderate, conservative, or in that realm, the equation defaults to hate Mexicans.
Right.
That's exact in their mindset is how it is.
He's racist. He's an insurrectionist.
I like how Mark Dice, anytime he says racist, he goes racist, and it has drums in the background. Man,
Mark Dice is hilarious.
I remember following him for the longest time. He is fantastic.
And Paul Joseph Watson.
Yeah, imagine my shock. Okay. 11,
God, they just want to make everything is fucking racist, dude.
Yeah.
Everything is racist.
Put a chicken in and make it lame and gay. Ever see that? Do you see that South Park clip?
No.
The new one they had? Well, here they're making fun of Kathy Kennedy from Disney. She's like ruining Disney and the stocks are going down.
Right.
And they came out with an episode called Panderverse.
Oh, Panderverse, yeah, for sure.
They're making fun of Disney.
Cartman is a black lesbian.
Yeah, and then Cartman's Kathleen Kennedy. And he goes, put a chick in it and make it lame and gay. Make her gay and lame. They're making fun of like Indiana Jones, Star Wars. Yep.
Wow, dude. I haven't seen Panderverse. I've just seen like clips and comments and stuff.
I don't know where you go to watch your movies, but if you want to watch stuff for free on your computer, go to Soap, S-O, like a bar soap, SOAP, the number 2, and then DAY.com.
Soap Today.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're listening, soap number 2 day.com. Which they're not, because I have 0 people in my chat right now.
Yeah.
I have had live casts where I've gotten a couple of people in my chat, but I'm not getting anybody.
Wallet keys. I left my pencil inside. Shit, whatever. Fucking get a pen when I get this one. Yeah, soap2day.com. I watch movies, TV shows there. It's on older movies, TV shows. It's a solid place to go. They have Panderverse on there, so they have new older movies. But anyway, that's where I would start watching it last night. Just type in South Park. Seasons will come up, and then you can go to the Panderverse episode. It's like 40 minutes.
I thought Panderverse was like a whole movie.
I think so. South Park, what they've been doing, I think since Paramount Plus is trying to pull people over to them, South Park is doing exclusive episodes.
Oh,
Paramount.
okay.
So you can go on HBO and still watch South Park, from what I remember. But like the COVID special for one, Streaming Wars, and then this most recent one I think was done on Paramount Plus. I mean, I think they did it on Comedy Central too. But like, if you just want to actually watch it on your own time, like stream it, they did through Paramount Plus. I think Paramount Plus is trying to pull people for their streaming service. But it's just great though because Cartman. So they in one of the universes, they're like comparing Kathleen Kennedy's personality, like Cartman's obnoxious, manipulative. Just she gets anything she wants and complains. And she's in a board meeting with the Disney members. And they're like, well, we don't think this is a good idea. She goes, no, put a chick in it and make her gay and make her lame.
Oh, I saw that. Make her gay and make her lame. Yeah.
And then she's at the restaurant, and he goes, here's your dinner, Kathleen Kennedy. He goes, you didn't hear what I said. I wanted to put a chick in it and I want the chef to put a chick in it and make it gay and lame. And he goes, I don't know how you want us to do that.
I gotta see that. Check this shit out. About the kid. This little boy is not old enough to know the difference or possible messaging that this could perceive. I think somebody's got a really bad problem with grammar right now. This whole fucking paragraph just is hard to read. Okay. It says, secondly, this young man happens to be Native American from a Californian tribe. I didn't know that. Although...
Go ahead.
All right, let me finish. Although the headdress he wears is plains in nature, the coastal tribe he belongs to still wore similar arrangements for ceremony and celebration. Looks like he's pretty happy for his chiefs. Okay, that makes sense. Basically, the kid he's not being fucking racist. Fucking stop it, dude. Take a fucking baseball hat
And that's the thing,
or baseball
too, is
bat.
look at over the years, and over the past 20 years or more, when people came to games dressed up as cowboys, Indians, any kind of dress for their team, it's there to support their team because that's their mascot. Isn't like any ill intent. So what about this? Should Nordic people get offended if people dress up as Vikings?
Yeah, right.
A black person dresses up as a Viking because they're a Viking fan. Is that appropriating?
Oh, you're appropriating Nordic culture.
Yeah, like this is just insane. And it's like, well, wait a minute. All I hear is about anti-whiteism, so you shouldn't celebrate Oktoberfest because Germans are Caucasian, and Irish Fest. So you can't celebrate that.
Oh, yeah, forget St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
You know what I mean, though? Like, this can be flipped. The script can be flipped around. It's like, this is just absurd. The kid's at a game. That quote-unquote journalist, all he wanted is likes and clickbait because he knew if he posted that, it's going to get cycled in the media. Even, like they say, bad press, any press is good press. It's going to spin it, and it's going to get his more, algorithm's going to spin it more. It's going to get shared more in Facebook,
Yep.
Instagram, Twitter, and it's going to get him more content. It's going to help him out with publicity. Publicity? I can't speak. But I still, though, like, this is just, these people, as you notice, in that realm of any of this, the new, if you want to say, the cult liberalism and Democrat, these people are so fucking miserable. Like, they have to nitpick at every little thing and ruin it. Like, you can see, like, anything beautiful, they have to destroy.
Yeah.
Like, main thing James and I talk about is, like, Southern architecture, like with the Greco-Roman style housing and the buildings and some of the plantation house. People will be like, well, I don't like that because that deals with the Old South. I'm like, okay, well, you can separate people who had slaves in between that beautiful architecture because that came, like, that's a beautiful style. It doesn't mean you have to destroy it and take it down or there's evil attached to it. Like, this is fucking insane. And these people are just so fucking miserable. Like, I have to, Israel Love Company, they have to pull them down with them. And you see it, especially people who study critical theory. That is the main, like, so at school, like, it's kind of like, Tony, if you're not familiar, I know James was talking about, that used to be called, like, Canvas, but called, like, Blackboard now. And it's where you can go online, see if your teachers post anything for your class.
Right.
Any notes,
Blackboard? Yeah, I know. I'm familiar. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure. So, I was on my Blackboard, and since I haven't been to this school in a while, like I went to this school 1 year, like a long time ago. Hang on 1 second. You gotta be shitting me. Okay. Oh, finally. Hey, hang on 1 second, guys. I gotta. I'm fixing the potholes on this road. Alright, there we go. So I was going through there's this class I had called Literary Theory, which I thought it'd be interesting. We just read literature and kind of like talk about the concepts in the book, right? Simple. Dude, this was something radical. Like, we had to look through a feminist point of view, postmodernist, critical race theory. which is interesting. It was good because you got to see their perspective. And I read some of this, and the teacher had the next day in class, we had to give her comments. I'm like, I understand what they're saying, but it just sounds like someone's complaining and bitching because life's not fair. I'm like, this is a lot of this. What it is resentment. They want revenge. And then I also said it's like they come up with these academic words that make themselves feel smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Like they snip their own, basically pretentious, and they create their own little academic or culty club where they know what they're talking about, and they're the intellectual ones. Instead of studying history, economics, math, science, the STEM field, they create their own intellectual group to feel like
It's an academic circle jerk.
Yeah.
Echo chamber. Circle jerk.
Yeah, echo chamber. But the way they look at stuff in society, like, it just destroys everything. It's very negative, deconstructive, like deconstructivism and postmodernism.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. It doesn't do anything. And that's why it makes sense, like, this seeps into people's, like, especially political and cultural mindsets without people realizing it. And I can totally associate when people start talking a certain way. I'm like, this makes sense now. I'm like, you're miserable. Like, you have nothing better to do, and you want to think like you're intellectually superior. It's like James and I talked about this too. Is because you knew something bad happened in the past that no one else knows, you feel you're on a virtuous high ground. If you talk about American history, like, well, they'll say, the American government did this to Indians. They're like, yes, we did. But I'm like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to sit there and have a pity party and just like go, oh, woe me? Like, what is your objective with knowing this knowledge? Hey, we know what happened. That's fucked up. Maybe we shouldn't do stuff like that anymore, and then move on. Like,
Right. What do you want me to do? Right.
yeah, that's basically it. Is like these people bring this up anymore. And like,
Well,
sit there in conversations. I'm like, go ahead. I've been talking a lot.
Well, I talk a lot with a friend who I won't mention their name because I did one time and they got a little bit pissed because I put it in a YouTube video. I actually mentioned the name of the person. But basically it's like I said, like, let's go back to when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling for police brutality during the national anthem, right? So, well, once you start doing that, then when do you get off your knees and stand up and go, oh, you know what? It's okay. They fixed it.
Yeah.
There's no more police brutality. Once you do that, it's always going to be, and I asked her that. I said, when are you going to be satisfied that there's no more systemic racism in America? And she couldn't answer. She's like, never. I was like, exactly. Then why are we talking? What are we talking about? We can't fix it. You just said it'll never be fixed, so fuck it.
It's, it reminds me of the military when you get every Friday you have to sit through your safety brief and they give you your annual training and your fiscal year training where you have to sit through like SAPR classes and all those classes like, oh, you take this class, it's going to have reduction in sexual assault or tobacco, drug abuse, so forth in the military. It's like, you can bring awareness to it, but people are still humans. You have to find a better. You have to find a better way to correct this, but you can't. What am I trying to say? Is their concepts? It's kind of like, okay. Let me give this analogy. Communism and Marxism wanted to bring a total command of the economy to share the wealth throughout the citizens, right? But that can't happen because someone's always going to be in power no matter what. Someone's going to be delegating. Regulate economy like that. That same concept, as we know, ultra Marxism, it seeps over to the culture, and they want to do, instead of a command economy, they want to command culture, to control the culture. And it seems like you want to strip away every access, what's the word I'm looking for? Every aspect of being human, right? It's like there's no culture anymore. You can't have, or if there is a culture, it has to be our culture. You have to be gay, eat the bugs, live in the pods. Kind of making a joke here, but
I think you're quoting Tim Pool, right? He just said, "Eat the bugs and live in the pods." I think he's quoting Tim Pool.
Say again?
Eat the bugs and live in the pods.
Yeah. And
own nothing, and you'll love it.
Yeah. Sorry, James. You're gonna say something.
Well, yes, I was going to say the perfect analogy is, hey, we need to bring awareness that the sky is blue. Hey, are you aware that the sky is blue? Hey, are you aware that the sky is blue? We need to like,
Well, like,
get on one to bring awareness that the sky is blue.
well, like,
The point is, like, you're bringing awareness to something that's already so obvious.
Yes.
well, Black Lives Matter.
Right. Okay. Exactly.
Black Lives Matter. I mean, who can argue with that, right?
And it's kind of like, and people mention, you read this about people who came from communist countries and see this. This is just, I remember reading about it. Like, this kind of like hashtag stuff is almost like propaganda, like just repeating empty words, and it's supposed to mean something.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Yeah, or like trust the science. What do you mean trust the science? How do you trust the science? Like, educate me on how trusting the science.
Except they can't trust the science when it comes to a man has a penis and a woman has a vagina.
And if you say that, it's like someone goes, an estrogen pill won't give you a womb. And you see someone have a meltdown.
Okay. So, why do they feel like they have to say phrases like Black Lives Matter, trust the science, this and that? Why? It's almost like they're emphasizing an idea or an agenda that they want you to do. Trust the science implies that you must not, you can't distrust it. You're not allowed to distrust it. You're not allowed to question it. By stating that phrase out in the open, it's implying that they want you to do it, and that's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Exactly.
Trust the science.
It's like having a one-way conversation with somebody. It's an authoritative directive. Trust the science. It's not a phrase. It's not a suggestion. It's not a tip. It's not an advice. Because a tip, advice, and suggestion. Going on? You as the person on the receiving end have the choice. But when they state a phrase like that, trust the science and Black Lives Matter and this and that, they're not giving you a choice. They're forcing you to do just that.
Yes. It's supposed to be like I said. It's almost like that weight. That phrase is supposed to have weight. Like, it settles the argument.
It sounds so innocent on the surface, but that's because most people don't know how to dive into language itself. I'm not an English major. I'm not a psychology major. But I know enough that when you're having a conversation with somebody, there's obviousness in how conversations go. Versus me giving you advice and me telling you something. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
So people don't pick up on that. People would rather have the choice be made for them. Again, for the 100th time, I brought up this book I read, Paradox of Choice. It's unbelievably eye-opening because we live in a society where we like to have the freedom of choice. We like the idea of freedom of choice being to think on our own. But at the end of the day, we'd rather have the choice made for us because we don't have to think about it. It's easier to have the choice made for us. It's easier for us to be told what to do. So.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, I know we talked about it. I don't want to say a good portion, but it seems it tends to be there's a chunk of the population that wants that. They want to think not about in-depth, trivial matters. They just want to think about the easy stuff. About sometimes it's just survival. Hey, what's my next paycheck? What bills I got to pay? Which is understandable. But then there's other ones where I don't want to deal with that because that's scary to think about. I'll just think about the choice I'm going to watch on Netflix or what we're going to go out for dinner next at a fancy restaurant or go drink. I don't want to have a deep discussion about, hey, what's the school board meeting about? They want to put a levy. We have to vote on a levy for something for raising taxes in town. Or, hey, what's your think about the town board does this? It's like, well, I don't know. And it's like you get afraid because you don't know. It's like, well, okay, if you don't know, take a time to you can read. That's why there's nothing wrong with being humble. Like, I don't know, I better go read about this. Or, hey, let me ask somebody that might help me out a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with knowing and educating yourself and taking that time. But it feels like, not even Americans, but just people in general, it just seems like there's a portion that don't want to do that, or are afraid to do that, or just block it out because that means it's extra mental effort.
NPCs.
Yeah, that too. And sometimes people are just not aware because they were not an environment or social group that talked about it. Isn't like they would not. Isn't like they don't hear it. They got aware and they get telling them like, hey, that is interesting. I actually have an interest in this. I'm gonna go dig more into it.
Yeah. Well, god dang it, dude. This fucking 498's not going anywhere, man. I'll give you a call in a couple of hours when I get to 501. But, motherfucker. I'm looking at, what, 230 an hour. That should be like every half hour I should get like a sub. But for some reason they kicked me down to 498. And there we are. We're at 498. We can't get to 500.
So are you trying to, what was your goal to have it before the end of the day or the end of the week to get 500?
Like next minute.
Oh, next minute.
Like yeah, I was looking at 500 like an hour ago, dude. Give me fucking 500. End of the week? Fucking, I want 1,000 by the end of the week. Fuck it. No, I want 500 by like two minutes from now, dude. It just won't fucking go up. And I'm pulling in fucking 250 views or 230 views an hour. Nah, I should be going up, dude. Come on, man. Give me a break. Come on, man. It's not giving me 500. Come on. I just need 2. I was up at 499 and it took one away. Come on.
Someone probably subscribed and unsubscribed.
A lot of people subscribe and unsubscribe. That's understandable.
Can you see, so say if you posted a video, so when you post a video, can you see if can you see the amount of dislikes you receive if you received any?
I can see the amount of the percentage of likes to dislikes, yeah.
Okay, because in if you were the user end, if you were just like subscribing or like, so say if I went to someone's channel, I could see how many likes they have, but YouTube took away the dislike count.
Right.
But there is a plugin you can get.
Yes, there is. Yes.
Yeah, it's called like return YouTube dislike.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It is fantastic.
Because you can see all the dislikes on the bullshit Rachel Mad Cow and fucking...
The ratio is hilarious. Like, the Biden administration White House...
They don't want you to know the dislikes, dude.
Yeah, the dislike ratio is hilarious. I think I told you that one...
That's why they took it away, dude.
Oh, yeah, it was that, and a couple other studios were getting nailed. What was that, Santa Inc. video? That movie that came out on HBO? A lot of people criticized it because it was just poor humor, and it was just ripping on Christmas, and a lot of people were like, can we just have a decent Christmas movie? It was that one,
Oh, are you talking about fucking Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman?
Yeah, it was that one, yep.
Oh, that was good. It was fucking absolute garbage, dude. I want to take a fucking baseball bat. You know who Negan is?
Who?
Negan from The Walking Dead?
No.
He had a baseball bat with fucking barbed wire wrapped around it.
Yeah.
I want to take that to Sarah Silverman's fucking head, dude.
You know what's nuts? Like, so kind of like, we'll stay on the topic, then I'll get over to Sarah Silverman here, but...
Or Seth Rogen.
Like, yeah, the like-dislike, though, was just hilarious on that. The comments were... But it's great, though, seeing it. So, like, Disney had this new movie called Wish. Apparently.
Oh, I've heard a lot of bad shit about that.
Comments were great, and then the dislike... I went to the trailer. Just the trailer. Not someone's, like, reaction video or a kind of, like, review video. Just went to the trailer. And the fucking... The ratio is hilarious. And in the comments were like, yeah, we agree with the villain on this one. And everyone was like, the villain's not the bad guy. It was hilarious. But you're talking about Sarah Silverman. It's crazy how a lot of these comedians, actresses, all from that realm, some of them are already miserable and shitty in the first place. But Sarah Silverman, I remember her in the early 2000s, and she was just in her own box. She was in the middle. Like, she didn't. I know. I think she was more like on. Fucking. Who was that guy? Not who was the guy before the Colbert Report on Comedy Central? What was his name?
Stewart, Jon Stewart.
Yeah, Jon Stewart, The Daily Show, Jon Stewart. I know she would be on there. She could be a little more laughed at times, but her humor was just humor. Like, it got very.
I liked her back in the day. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But when dude, the day she said, "I'm gonna move to Canada if Trump wins the," but you know what? Fucking move to Canada, you cunt.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Move to Canada. Make America great again. Move to Canada, you fucking cunt.
A lot of these comedians.
And take Cher with you.
All that stuff in that realm, who seemed like decent or moderate in politics, never got in. It's just crazy. Ever since 2016, when Trump got elected, these people just went. It was almost like a sleeper cell system went off. Everyone in Hollywood. Oh, bad guy here. This is the guy we got to take out. The sleeper cells got activated. It was just insane. It was like they got the new memo came out and said, hate this guy, and then it was coordinated attack.
Yeah.
And but what I'm getting at is she never used to be this loathing and miserable. And now you're like, I really don't want to see anything from you anymore.
No, I don't. No, fuck her. And fuck De Niro and fucking Bryan Cranston and any of these fucking liberal fucking Hollywood cunts. You know who I love is fucking David Spade, Mark Wahlberg, fucking. There's a lot of Hollywood people out there that are actually pretty cool, dude. And they're coming out. We're winning. As Tim Pool would say, we're winning.
So, does that mean it says it's over and then it goes, we're so back? Yeah. Who are you, James?
What's that?
Who are you?
Dogs out and fucking. We're watching Caitlin's dog this week.
Gotcha.
It's stupid.
Where are we at? I just noticed that, like, you watch those, going back to it, YouTube, you see those likes and dislikes, and they try to promote, oh, this is the idea, this is what everyone likes. It's like, no. It's like you're being gaslit into thinking you're wrong. Like, you see the writing on the wall. You see what's going on, and you're told that's not going on. It's like, my eyes, I think this time Keane is believing in this moment. Especially, like, the Biden administration is very mad about how people are not seeing how, quote-unquote, good the economy is doing. And they're like, inflation's going, or, like, price has gone down. And I'm like, okay, yes, but inflation's still there. There's still price hikes. Like, are you insane? Are you actually walking the beat of your country and going to these rural areas, like flyover states, and going to these cities and talking to Americans? I'm like, yeah, we're getting by, but we're not. But that's it, though. We're surviving, but we're not thriving. But then you get told, oh, Biden. No one's buying Bidenomics. No one's buying
Bidenomics. Fuck you.
Nobody's buying anything in Bidenomics.
Bidenomics.
That's what it's called. That's what they labeled it, called Bidenomics.
God, fucking horse shit, dude.
It's crazy because, not crazy, but they're trying to sell this so bad. And I'm like, you can read the numbers. You can read the statistic that this is not worth. Like, inflation's still there. What's up? Oh, not saying what's up. Inflation's still there. Like, this is getting, like, maybe it's stabilized, but it doesn't mean it's going down. Now, a lot of people are saying this is going to be like this for a while.
I was going to say, you know, it's funny, though. We talk about Bidenomics and everything bad that Biden's done, and I shared this with my buddy Rufus, and he's actually at the point now where he isn't going to vote for Biden or Trump. But this is the question I was going to ask: is like, Are we even in a democracy when you're so loyal to one party that if you dislike your candidate, you're not going to vote at all? You understand?
No, I do know it. I do know what you're saying, and people don't realize. It seems like people realize like you have your choice. Like you can still be a part of a party, but not vote for that party's candidate.
Right.
Or you can still, yeah, you can still
Are
like,
you
hey, you
more
know
loyal
what?
to the party or more loyal to the nation and the welfare of your fellow countrymen?
Or the right values. Like, you know what? I don't like this guy. This is not according to my values. I'm not voting for him.
Well, it's plain and obvious, and I tell Democrats who are like, oh well, Democrats are more for social programs and helping out the working class, and I'll be like, okay, I can respect that, but tell me what have they done to help you or anyone else in the working class or the poor and needy? What have they accomplished? You know?
They will just legislate you to death.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's the same Democratic Party and the people and the supporters that say, oh, we need to preserve our democracy, but they never vote for the other party. They only vote for their party. It's like you want democracy, but you choose to live in an almost quasi-authoritarian lifestyle where you're only voting for one party, and you're not giving anyone else a chance to vote for who they want to.
as I heard it. I didn't coin this term. I didn't coin this phrase, what have you. But like, I heard someone say they want that. It says like they say, preserve our democracy. That's exactly what they mean. Not our democracy as a nation, but the democracy they want for them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they want to preserve. The power in the democracy they have. Come on.
This is dangerous to our democracy.
What's up?
How many times have you heard that? This is dangerous to our democracy.
Yeah, I fucking hate that. And I'm like, we're a republic.
Our democracy. Yeah, no, I hate the word democracy. We're a republic, not a democracy.
Well, in a republic, are there even political parties in a republic? I don't know. Well, okay, I know what a republic is, right? But in order to have, I guess, what would be a pure republic or a true republic? You know, in the way the system's set up, we're a republic, but we have two parties. The two parties are, I hate to use the phrase, but are social constructs, you know? And in actuality, having two parties actually, as we've noticed and what we've seen, actually facilitates more corruptness, you know? And I'm thinking, you know, in order to have a true republic, wouldn't there need to be more political parties or no political parties? And just
Ideally,
you know,
no political parties, but as like you mentioned, the social construct term. It seems like, well, you know, humans have a tendency to go into groups. Okay, I found 20 people that kind of have a close values or political ideology with me. We should get together and coordinate to help ourselves in the Senate or in Congress, and then people in the end. That's how they form. Yeah, ideally, I agree. There should be no political party, or there should be no. But but these two parties over time, there used to be a little bit more variety, but parties come and gone, and right now there's only these two parties solidified major power, and right now it looks like the Republicans. Like some people even mention, like, is this going to be the death knell? Is this going to be the death of the Republican Party over the years? Because they've taken so much a beating. It just seems like the Republican Party now. This is another term, like a good analogy I heard to describe it. It seems like, you know, there's that bad guy there for the Democrats. They're always to lose for them. Like they'll come back and start winning, and then toward the end, it's like so it's like the Empire Strikes Back. I hate Star Wars. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but it's the best way I can think of it off the top of my head. Empire Strikes Back, and then the Democrats Return of the Jedi, and then they're like, oh, Democrats won. This is a thing for the party. And they're the always perpetual bad guy nowadays. And it didn't seem like that before. And they're just, and they don't preserve anything. They don't do anything to the Republican Party. doesn't seem like they preserve anything for anybody anymore or conserve anything. It's just the best quote I heard about them is they're liberals with brake pedals. So they're the Democratic Party of 10, 15 years ago.
Right. Liberals with brake pedals.
Yeah, that's basically it. They're liberals with brake pedals. They'll go slower on the issue. And then some stuff, Republicans need to redo their platform. They need to get people in. You need to sit down, especially that normie term of what's a Democrat and Republican. They think immediately Republicans are associated with lower taxes, big business. I'm like, no. You can be part of the Republican Party and still not want to support Israel.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I was just going to add to the whole political party thing. I don't believe Republicans or people on the right are fascists, but what we're seeing currently, if you, the way the political playing field is being illustrated and perceived right now is on either side. You know, it's funny because it's a case of fascism versus communism or Marxism. The story is as old as the two political ideologies exist. You know, it's really interesting. I guess when you look at it that way, it changes your whole perspective on how politics are run in this country, because it isn't about Democrat and Republican anymore. I can confidently say that we both can, all can, is that the Democrats are Marxists, are communists. They're not even Democrats.
Yeah.
The ideologies, the belief systems, everything. Now, there are some aspects of the Republicans that one could argue is fascism, and I think what they like to hone on the most is, I don't know, I guess Republicans or people on the right are racist, which is not true. It's a perceived narrative. Another thing one thing I will kind of agree with is that Republicans do tend to support corporations a hell of a lot more, you know, and
I would say the Democrats do the same.
they do the same as well, right? They do the same, but that's not their main prerogative. The main prerogative is more of the social bullshit, you know, the LGBTQ, the wokeness, you know. Both parties do it, but I think the Republicans focus more on corporations and businesses, and the Democrats focus more on social initiatives, changing, you know, how people think.
But sometimes that changes. But even it's change within companies and creating a larger government control, which I think is doing good for them, good for the people in the country, but it's not. And these social changes are not always good.
No.
They erode at a society. And like the Republicans that are for business, sometimes not even big business. Like some of them, yes, it's like both sides have recorded lobbyists and have major people investing in them. Sorry, I'm trying to think off the top of my head here while driving. I forgot what I was going to say. Lobbyists, businesses, so forth. I had more to say. I can't remember. There's a lot on my mind about this.
Well, shit.
I do say this though, like we talked about it, and I know we noticed that you want America to kind of get back, is you need more competition in medium-sized businesses. Like everyone is able to kind of get in the market, like medium-sized business to get in there, create more competition and be more innovative.
Well, bring the power of one back to the people and power back to our representatives. The only people and this is a broken record, everybody knows this now, we live in an oligarch state. You know, our government's run by the corporations.
You know, it's funny because they say Russian oligarchs, and I'm like, why don't you hold the mirror up? The United States has oligarchs in our own country.
But that's the illusion, man. This is the wizard of
That's the illusion, man. They just don't want you to know, man.
No.
Sorry.
They want us to buy their products and go to the stores, but that's the end of the line for our interaction with these corporations. Everything else is smoke and mirrors.
You can't ask the corporation
Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I was going to finish because we'll buy their products and go to the stores, but we don't question what power and authority they have over us and over our government. Because you go in an Apple store, oh yeah, I need a new Apple iPhone today, or whatever, right? Well, that Apple iPhone was made on a manufacturing plant somewhere in China who fucking wants, to run us off the face of the earth or take us away. And we currently have businesses like Walmart, Apple, like I had mentioned, Amazon, all these other companies doing business deals with China. They have, what do you call it, a self-interest there, So nobody questions them. They only talk about the products they sell and make and how their stock price is performing, not how they're controlling our government. Nobody talks about that. Yet we can question everyone else,
You can, basically, you want us to buy the product, but we can't worry about where your money's going. We can't worry about what you're investing or what you're trying to manipulate in the government. No, that's exactly it. And then they get mad. It's like, why are you questioning us? We provide this product to you. I'm like, yeah, that's great, but it's kind of getting, worrisome or sketchy when a bunch of you are meeting together or you're trying to influence. You want these maybe select corporations are trying to push their own social agenda through political policy. I'm like, no, I don't want that. Just be a business and make your product. We don't want, there was an article a long time ago. I got to find it. Someone shared it. Basically, it was an opinion piece. It said, should certain companies have their seat at the UN, like Amazon? It's like, no.
Why?
That's exactly it. It's like, why? I didn't read the article. It's just the headline.
What the fuck is that?
I read more into it. Let me finish here, man. I should have read more into it. But it's kind of like, well, wait, yeah, exactly. It's rhetorical, but why? That sounds insane. You're the same people who are on the left who don't want big business, and you're like, oh, you know what? We should let this company have a major vote on policy for all the time. They're not, they don't represent the American people. They represent their own corporate interests.
Right. Well, damn it, dude. 498. I can't fucking get to 500. I'm gonna call you later, James,
No,
and tell you when I
yeah,
get to 500.
yeah, I was gonna say, James, I was listening. I agree with you. I have to get going too.
Yeah, I gotta get going. I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap before I have to work. And
Sounds good.
I'm gonna chill out.
I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta go.
All right, see you.
all right, Nathaniel. Bye. All right, James. Yeah, I'm gonna go. God dang it. Would they fucking they algorithmed me? They won't let me get to 500, dude.
That sounds that's so fucked up.
Dude, I'm pulling in 176 still. It's like, dude, come on, man. In the next couple hours, I should be over 500. If I'm not, then something's fucking wrong, dude. Come on, man. Because 500 is a big fucking number. So just fucking, come on, man. I got the 499 and then he took one away. You know, fuck you. Oh shit. And I'm still live. And then we're gonna cut the live stream off here. Where is the live stream? How do I cut it off? Hold on. Come on, man.